Welcome back to Adri's Homestead Life. It is 6th of September and we are going to tackle the brassica cage behind me. In here, I will show you in a minute. There is so much things going on what needs to be harvested, needs weeding, and most of all, there are plants in the waiting area what need to come out so it can give us a harvest for the upcoming months. So let's do it. I've got my two helpers with me today. So basically, just showing you around. This side it's actually decent enough, but needs a bit of a tidy up. I'm gonna weed, remove the outer leaves of those cabbages, goes to the goats and the chicken. There is broccoli there what can be harvested. The rest needs to go to the animals. I absolutely love these nasturtium all around, but as you can see, the state of this brassica cage, it's a bit neglected, so I need to tidy up. I will show you what I've done in here. I'm going to harvest as much broccoli as possible, what hasn't opened. So for instance, I might need a wheelbarrow as well for all this weed. So over here, much you can see it, I'll just take one off and get it closer to you. So that's a beautiful broccoli. I can harvest this and we can use this up still. That it's fine. But some of them now gone to seed. The flowers are edible. You can use it in a salad. But I think I'm going to give this to my animals. So I'm going to harvest and take to the kitchen what we can, and the rest will go to the animals. And the good thing is with this broccoli, you know, that more you harvest, more gives more. Like a headed broccoli, you know, that round headed broccoli what you can usually buy from supermarket, or you can buy these as well, I think. But as soon as you harvest those, these are more like a purple sprouting broccoli, just in green, that keep producing for you. So that's the beauty about it. But I think I might remove a few today because they are now fallen, they're all over the place. The ones I was still up, straight up, and hasn't gone to seed, and we can still harvest, I will keep. Right, I think that's it for today. The rest is gone to seed. And some of them are even formed a seed pod where you can harvest the seed from. Those little seed pods. If that goes dry, looks like a radish seed, they can harvest the seed and sow for next year. I'm going to pull this out and give it to the chickens. This plant, it's bigger than me. Oh yeah. There's a few in there I can harvest still, but the rest goes to the chickens. Right, I have finished clearing out the brassica cage. So what we've got in here, we've got some cauliflower, few cauliflower growing, and looks like a couple of cabbages. Over here, there's still in tray the greyhound cabbage. That needs to go to fill the space I've cleared now, and there are a few in pots over there. I've got the red cabbages along here growing nicely, and these cabbages over here need harvesting soon. So there is two what is ready. These two is ready for harvest, And these 3 will be ready soon, and 4 these red cabbages in here. So it looks a lot better what it looked before. What I'm doing now, I will probably put an inch layer of my homemade compost all along, and then I will fill the empty. I leave the middle as a path, and on both sides I fill the empty spaces. Then I've harvested all this kohlrabi from the brassica cage and broccoli. Yeah, it has been a very productive morning. I've been out here since 7. I think it's about 9 o'clock now. I've done lots of weeding, lots of wheelbarrow full. Some to the chickens, some to the compost. I'll just show you what I've done. So I've been clearing out the flower bed just here. So we finally have a path now. I've cleared this yesterday, the brassica under the tunnel, and I have decided to clear all along the flower area, so we can see now all these beautiful dahlias and some ochre, these huge plants, the Jerusalem artichoke, and I think I'm going to tackle this. Used to be a path where all the calendula now, overgrown calendula is next to the courgette, and that's the path I've made now by another brassica under the tunnel as a temporary path. But I think I'm going to clear out all this calendula today, because that's now going to seed, and I've got powdery mildew, so I've got all the disease, and it needs to go. I don't want self-seed and have millions. Probably I'm already gonna have, but yeah, that's the next job. Right, I am shattered. But we managed to do all this weeding. I can clearly see a path now, where it used to be a path, and I've got all this weed to deal with. That's the wheelbarrow. Behind the wheelbarrow there is a pile, and a huge pile here that all goes to the compost. And I have got a path again, look. What is amazing. I still got a few things, these gladioli. I will take the bulb out and remove them. But yeah, I have done a lot today. So, well, I hope you enjoyed spending time with me in the garden, and see you very soon. Bye friends. We are at the waiting station. Today I am going to plant out the fall garden crops. So we're going to plant broccoli, Brussels sprouts, probably we do some endive or lettuces, coriander and cauliflower. So these lovely, beautiful, healthy plants are now ready to go to their final position. So I'm going to plant some to the brassica cage, some to the bed where the main crop potatoes were. That's all now cleaned out now, layered with homemade compost and ready to receive the next crop. Right, so we are in a potato bed, but it is now becoming an early purple sprouting broccoli bed. This will hopefully give us harvest springtime. So, you know, this goes and overwinters, hopefully if you're not gonna have too cold winter in the ground, and early next year, early spring will give us harvest. So I'm putting 6 on this side and 7 behind me. So we are in a brassica cage. I am planting out cauliflower white step F1 variety. So I've got a few what we've done a long time ago, they're doing really well. And I'm going to, what we've used up broccoli, we've harvested and gave some to the chickens. And now I'm going to put the rest, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1 there, 9. 9 cauliflower white gem F1 in here. We did have a good rain, so it's nice and damp. And we also put a layer of homemade compost as a head start for these plants. Hopefully we'll have some more rain. These roughly about 2 months old plants. We've sown these together and potted on once before. I've seen a cabbage white butterfly yesterday, so everything needs to be still covered. Right, all these spots are going to be washed and ready for next year. Oh, we've got a visitor. Hi, Toffee. We're back to the garden. I had a shower, got changed, nice and fresh. It was so humid and sweaty and warm earlier, but I have got lots of things done. So we are in a brassica cage, and I would like to show you what we've done. So there are a few things in here what was already here, but I've just tied it up the both sides. We have got few greyhound cabbages in here and the red cabbages. That big one is from last year that still needs harvesting. I've just harvested one cabbage. There is few now getting ready. This one is now ready to harvest. I really need to harvest this one. Really need to harvest it. This one is getting ready. On the other side, I've planted the cauliflowers all along here. The cauliflowers, white step F1. I've got a few cauliflowers in here, what we've planted earlier in the year, and few cabbages. So that's looking good, and this is here now nice and tidy. I've just left one broccoli there in the back. Maybe we can get some more harvest from that. Also, I've done where the main potato were, the early sprouting broccoli. All along here, 2 rows. So I've just covered it under the hoop and covered it. And so I've sown the seeds, the cauliflower and broccoli, early sprouting broccoli, on the 12th of July. 12th of July, and today is 10th of September, so it's very close to 2 months old. Those plants are now, we've planted out. And let's see when we can harvest them. So over here, I've also sown this on the 12th of July, so they are 2 months old. They were ready to come out a long time ago, but I've just planted out these peas. Some of them are in flower. We even got peas on it now. So I had space in here. I thought I am gonna plant it out. So just all along on this hoop, I've just planted this out. Yeah, the garden is very busy. I have harvested lots of dried beans yesterday, and we still got so much left. I just love walking through the tunnel. Look. Wow, look at all this. Just so pretty. Right, I've still got lots to do. I've still got the Brussels sprouts, the kale, pak choi, endive, and all the lettuces to come out. So I need to find a space. I don't really want to put any more in the brassica cage, and to be honest, I haven't really got space at the moment. Maybe where the carrot is, if you're gonna harvest those, maybe there. But we've also got the cabbages in here, what we've planted not long ago, doing really well. Look how beautiful this gladiola is. Talking about gladiolas, I want to show you also. But these are the cabbages, what we've done not long ago. Cosmo's doing well. I've planted these bulbs this year. Amber Mystic gladioli, and they actually opened this week. Look how beautiful it is. The purple inside and white flower. It's gorgeous. So yeah, I haven't got space. The only space I have, or I will have soon, because it is now 10th of September, in a tunnel when we're gonna harvest and pull up all the tomatoes. Maybe I can put, you know, all the lettuces, endive, and perhaps the Brussels sprouts and the Savoy cabbages maybe there over winter. It'd be better outside, but I literally got no space. Maybe where the sweet corn is. Yeah, maybe where the sweet corn is. Maybe I'm going to put, I can put a few things in there, or maybe here as well, because this kohlrabi needs harvesting. So I can put maybe 3 under here, and then maybe, wow, look at how beautiful this tomatillo is. This is ready to harvest. Maybe, yeah, maybe where the sweet corn is. It's not a big space, but there is something. Yeah, because of the sunflower taking up. Usually I put double hoop in here, but because of these humongous sunflowers, I'm not sure when I'm gonna harvest these, you know. I probably will be able to put just a row. Maybe put one, maybe squeeze double row in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, maybe 9 plants can come out here soon. Yeah, probably we do that. Oh, while we're here, let's close that brassica cage door, because I did see a white cabbage butterfly. They're still about. So they lay their eggs and caterpillars and, you know. Well, I hope you enjoyed the vlog with me, spending time in a garden and clearing out and planting out the next crop. And see you very soon. Bye friends!